Who could forget May 18th, 2024, Tyson Fury versus Usyk right here at the Kingdom Arena. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first, Larry Holmes. Watch out for that reach of 206 centimeters. He's also 191 centimeters tall and weighed in at 103 kilos. And he'll be taking on, yes indeed, Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
And here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes, the man that beat Muhammad Ali but never has really gotten his just due. Criminally underrated. Let's see what he's got in store for us in this one. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Can't score with that jab. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Can't find a home for that jab. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Scoring uppercut there. Well done with that counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
These are not...
There's the bell for round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, Stick and move, stick and move.
If you want to corner an outside fire, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Hold that thought! Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
No rest for the weary. How about that time counter shot? Neither fighter willing to slow down. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter...
Let him back into this. You're better than this.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. That hook won't score. And he scores with the counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Counterpunch. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Blocks the left uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
On to the fifth we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
That hook doesn't score. What you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab was blocked. Nice counter. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate.
Whoa, Johnny. Whoa, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance without...
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Action. You believe what we are seeing. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
He misses with that jab. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Good defense with that left jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different...
Here we go, it's round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
These two fighters are made for one another. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Beautiful counter punch. Only catching air with that hook. Trying to land that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. Which fighter will say no mas? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Holmes in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second,
There's the bell to start round 8. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Punch caught him clean. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That's lights.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. I told you.